Welcome to Reading Radio from Y105. I'm Carson. We're reading A Flash of Jammies by a local author, Jeffrey Bounds. One cold winter morning, 3 days before Christmas, the Berry family came down for breakfast and stumbled upon a disturbing sight in their cozy little kitchen. Mom B and Zach had baked sugar cookies the night before and put them on a rack to cool. Now all that was left were crumbs. All over the counter, all over the floor. They hadn't even had a chance to decorate them. "That's strange," said Mama B. "Who could have gotten into our cookies?" She tapped her long finger to her lips. This always helped when she was figuring something out. Said Pappy B. "Let's think about the possibilities. Granny couldn't have done it. She goes to bed too early. Couldn't have been Baby Becca. She's not walking yet. That leaves only one person. Zachary Berry," Mama B hollered. "You bring your cookie-covered face front and center." Zach came bumping into the kitchen, a little dazed from just waking up. Mama B bent down and took a close look. She even smelled his breath. She never did that before he brushed his teeth. "Okay, you're off the hook. Not even a trace of cookie." Now his parents looked dazed and even more confused than Zach. "It was that flash of jammies, Mama. I saw it again last night. Really." "Zach, what have we told you about making up stories?" Pappy B warned. "You don't have to make excuses. You aren't being blamed. This time." Mama B just looked at him, her mouth twisted all tight and serious. It was Zach's first official day of Christmas vacation. Kindergarten was grueling, and he needed this break in a bad way. He intended to play hard, but also to use his time to catch that flash of jammies once and for all. He was tired of being blamed for shenanigans he wasn't responsible for. After a slippery, crunchy day of playing in the snow, the berries came in, dried off, and warmed up. Then they sat down to a delicious dinner of chili and cornbread with big, soft cinnamon rolls for dessert. When the dishes were done, Granny B sat down at the piano. She played Christmas carols and sang a little louder than the rest of the family. Granny B grew hoarse from singing, so she closed the piano, spun around on her stool, and broke into stories. Stories she had told many times before. But the family loved Granny and her stories, so they listened again. Pappy's head was nodding. Mom's eyes were half closed. Baby Becca had fallen asleep on her big stuffed elephant next to Zach on the floor. He asked to be excused and put himself to bed. So curious about what happened to the cookies, wanting to catch that flash of jammies, Zach held his eyes open until his fingers got tired. After only a little tiny bit of sleep, he woke to a soft thumping sound. When he looked out his door, open a narrow crack, he saw it. The flash of jammies ran by his room and right into Baby Becca's nursery. The sneaky creature moved so fast that Zach couldn't even tell what color the jammies were. All he saw was a blur. He froze. By the time he pulled himself together and ran lickety-split into Becca's room, the creature had vanished without even waking his sister. She was still curled up in her crib, sleeping the night away. Baffled and a little scared, Zach went back to bed, trying his hardest to believe it had all been a dream. What could the flash of jammies be? Will Zach be able to find out? Tune into the next Reading Radio to find out. Now don't forget to fill out the questionnaire as a class and have your teacher email it back to Y105 for your chance to be this month's winning class. And keep on reading.